I celebrated Kwanzaa by watching 7 different films that depicted the 7 principles of Kwanzaa. Green coffee. Self-Made. This limited series is a story of how Madam C.J. Walker rose from a reject in terms of beauty standards to become the first self-made female millionaire by building a beauty empire. It tells the story of how she rose above the prejudice against women in business. Habari gani? Ujamaa. Ujamaa means cooperative economics. It is to build and maintain our own stores, shops, and other businesses, and to profit from them together. I chose to watch this series because who else is a greater example than Madam C.J. Walker in terms of creating a black-owned business, even with every odd against her? Not only did she build her empire, but her empire created jobs for her community and established a new legacy of wealth within the black community. Hard Lessons. Hard Lessons is based upon a true story of how one principal turned around a failing and dangerous Los Angeles high school. He had to help the school overcome gang violence, absentee parental involvement, illiteracy, and teachers who objected to change. Habari gani? Nia. Nia means purpose. It is to make our collective vocation the building and developing of our community in order to restore our people to their traditional greatness. I chose this movie because an educator who sacrifices to change a school is one of the greatest warriors of community development. Education is a gateway to opportunity. Our people have been denied education, have been given scraps in the education budget, have been segregated in the educational arena, and have been forced to take a back seat in educational progress. The example of this principle is one that embodies the principle of Nia. The Boy Who Harnessed the Wind. Such a great movie based on a true story. It's about a boy who saved his village from famine by harnessing the power of wind. In the middle of a drought, he brought electricity to his village by building a windmill. Habari gani? Kuumba. Kuumba means creativity. It is to do always as much as we can to leave our community more beautiful and beneficial than we inherited it. I chose this movie because it depicts what can happen when we educate our young people and invest our belief in them. Young people have creative powers that are unmatched. Given the education, tools, and support, there is nothing our young people cannot accomplish. Becoming. This film is a documentary of Michelle Obama's Becoming book tour. It highlights some interviews, social interactions with followers, and extension of her message of hope. Habari gani? Imani. Imani means faith. It is to believe with all our hearts in our people and the righteousness and victory of our struggle. I chose this film because it exemplifies someone who has faith in her community. As someone who has her own obstacles to overcome, she shares a reminder that we belong in the space we find ourselves.